Hello, welcome back to my channel. I am Zenny Lynn, and in today's video, we are going to be touring some of my builds. As you all know, if you've seen my channel, I find the most zen when I can play The Sims and just step back from life. And besides doing Let's Plays and dabbling in Create a Sim, I love building in The Sims, and I love to go on Pinterest and find inspiration or build houses that I see in Pinterest in The Sims. I also like to do brain builds where I just hop into the game and I just build whatever comes to my head, maybe taking some inspiration from something that I've seen on TV in my neighborhood, but I just enjoy it so much. So I figured today we can tour some of the builds that I've built. Some will be inspired through Pinterest, and some of them will just be inspired by my own noggin. So without further ado, let's build. So this first house here is a house that I got from Pinterest. I will put the picture in a slide really quickly, that way you guys can see it. But this photo, this home here is a house that I've put in Willow Creek. I thought that it would fit best in the neighborhood. I can't remember the name of the neighborhood, but it's like the richer part of the neighborhood, and they're like Victorian style homes. If you can see, here's one here. You have the goth house over here, and then another house over here, and they're kind of like your big Victorian houses. And so I thought that putting another one on the empty lot that was here was perfect. So this house isn't that big or grand or anything, but I thought it fit and I thought it was really cute, and so I decided that I would build it in The Sims. And so now I think that we can go and take a dive in to the house. Okay, so we coming through the front door, and right to your right you have the kitchen, and you walk right in, and then you kind of have like a galley kitchen here where it's just straight back. I really thought it would fit perfect here with the nice bright window coming in here, giving you a lot of natural light. And so we just have a simple kitchen. I used base game wallpaper that I thought looked very fancy because this house is very fancy, as you will see. And the kitchen is just a white kitchen, very simple. You have your sink over here, cabinets there, you've got your washer for your dishes there, and then you've got your stove over here, and then you've got, you know, just the regular clutter. Got menus here. I got them a fancy fridge as well as a fancy trash can because I wanted to make a big deal about, you know, it looking like fancy inside. And then here we just have our dining room. Unfortunately, this is the only dining room that's in the house, and it is fancy. I don't have like a breakfast nook. There wasn't really a place to put it, but this still works either way. I figured that they'd have like a butler or a maid that would come, and so this would suit them just right. And I chose this lovely painting here with bread and eggs and oranges because I thought it fit in with the oranges from the flowers there, and it was just a nice taste that I thought looked cute. And then we come out of the kitchen back into the foyer. You have a nice closet there to hang up your things, and then we come into our living room. And I wanted the living room to look really grand because I envisioned this family hosting a lot of events. They're like the couple or the family that hosts like the New Year's events, the Halloween parties, you know, big events for work. And I figured that they needed a big open floor plan that looked like it was ready for entertainment. So you walk in, you have a nice little bookshelf here. You kind of have like the living room area here where it's very fancy. I never use this furniture here. I can't remember if it's from Get Famous or if it's base game, but I don't really use this fancy stuff. I kind of like homes to look more laid back and like lived in, but with this home I figured we'd keep it very clean and pristine and like everything always look nice in this home because I thought it just fit the aesthetic very well. And so here we have this area. I love the window there. I wasn't going to put windows there at first. I was just going to have it where there was a massive TV screen. But I just didn't think that worked, so I left it like that. And then if you come over here, you kind of have like this space here with the wards, and then you have a bathroom over here, a full bathroom. Here, I thought that'd be nice for guests, that a house like this would just have it. And then you have your grand piano over here. If this is an entertaining home, I figured that having a piano would be perfect. I should really put a microphone on the other side so that you could have like both singing and guitar since they're entertaining families. And then we just have a little seating area over here that has, a couch and then a chair and then the bar. And then if you step down to the backyard, there is a stone path here, but you can't see it because of the snow. But I figured this house does have rooms for kids, so I figured giving them a swing set and monkey bars would be really nice to have. And then they have, more space for entertaining. I figured they'd get a big grill, they'd have a little sitting area, and then a big table, because, Summer Bash comes, and I figured they'd be the family to host it. I have a holiday that I created in my game called Summer Bliss, and you just have parties. The only thing that they're missing is a pool, but I couldn't fit that in the backyard. So, you give and you take. And here's this ginormous office. I figured that since they were very wealthy, they need a big office, whichever parent was business or whatever they did. I like that there's a big bay window and the desk is just like sitting in front of it. It gives the room a lot of natural light. And then you just come over here. I really loved using the bookshelves that were in Realm of Magic. I thought they fit the aesthetic very nicely of what I was trying to go for. And again, we have the fancy wallpaper that was in the kitchen, just a different color. And then we have the same chair and couches that we have out in the living room. So this is the office. And then now we can head up the stairs here. So although it looks like grand and big, it's not very big. It actually only has 2 bedrooms upstairs, because that is actually all I could fit. So we're gonna go up the steps, and here you go. Immediately the vibe kind of changes from very, very sterile and neat to where upstairs, where typically guests won't be, you kind of have more of a family atmosphere going on. And you can tell by the pink that they have, this family, whoever they would have 2 girls, or a boy who is into, more feminine things. And you have the toy box here, you have the, a little chair, you have their theater box, you have their drawing, some pictures up, and then you have their dollhouse right here. I figured this space, I didn't know what to put in it at first because they had an office downstairs, and I didn't want to put like another seating area because I knew I wanted the house to have kids. So I figured a little area like this would be perfect. And of course, if we go back here into double doors, we have the girls' room. I've never made a room that was very pinky before, that was very girly. So I took this opportunity to explore that, and I really liked how it turned out. I never used the unicorn. I usually use the cats and dogs one or the vampire one because I like those better. But yeah, I got to use the unicorn one, and they have their own walk-in closet. I figured that could be nice since there's 2 girls sharing this room, and then they have another dressing space here. And then they have, since they're kids, I envision them being kids. I gave them like a girly one, but it's the one with the princess castle on the side of it, and then just really girly things here. And then I really enjoyed creating that room and envisioning what kind of girls I would have living there. And just down the hallway you have this simple piece. It's used in the living room twice as well. I figured why not finish the theme. And then if we go in here, we have the girls' bathroom. It's very simple. I didn't go all bougie with it. I had wanted to at first, but then I changed my mind. So it's just very simple. I love that little nook, the little shelving above the toilet. That is from the Paranormal pack. I thought that fit with the kind of rosy, mauvey, purpley tones that I was going in the bathroom, and it matched the rug, I thought. So yeah, here's their bathroom, or another, a guest bathroom. And then if we go over here and to the left, into double doors again, we have the parents' bedroom. So I wanted their bedroom to kind of also feel like the living room did, very sterile, very neat. So I didn't put a lot of personal touches into it, because I feel like these parents would spend a lot of time at work. But I also wanted to give the feel that they really care about their children, whether it was like spoiling them care because they work too much. I wanted to see that vibe. So they weren't really home a lot, so there wasn't really much to personalize. But there's a vanity here, walk-in closet, a plant there, and then they have just very simple. They got ottoman at the end of the bed. I feel like that's what fancy people have in their homes. And then they just have nightstands, which I never use either. I think they're from the Moschino pack. I don't really use these side tables often, or this lamp, but I thought since I was trying to go fancy, I might as well use items that I don't use. One simple picture, and then they have this really nice, I think this might be from Jungle Adventure, the mirror, I'm not quite sure. And then just, a couple of shelving there, and just very simple. And then out here, these glass double doors or French doors, they just have a nice little balcony here that looks out into the neighborhood, which I thought this is a really pretty view. There's nothing out on it, just very simple. And then if we go back towards the front and into this door here, we have this bathroom. So I've never designed this kind of bathroom before in my life, and I thought it was fun. It has like what I call it, like an open door policy or floor plan or whatever. So you come in here and you have your two vanities, because ideally maybe whatever you have, there'd be two parents in the house sharing this room here. And then they have a bathroom, simple bathroom right over here. I wanted it to accent it with yellow just because it felt right. And there's a tub here, and then just some little decorations. And then over here, you have your shower, using the shower from Snowy Escape. I realized those might be really low. But anyways, you got shampoo bottles. You come out here, and then you come down this hall. I was going to originally put a door here, but then I decided that if you're carrying baskets of laundry, it would be much easier if you just didn't have a door. So with the extra space that I had in the bathroom, I created a laundry room back here. You got your washer and dryer. You got your little thing up here accented in yellow. And then you've got your ironing board here, and then just some clutter here. I figured that it'd be nice so that to tuck it back here, so that if you had it, ideally going on, it's not going to be loud, because they tend to be quite loud, hence why they're in basements and things like that. But I figured all the way back there you wouldn't hear it. Ideally, it'd be really annoying to relax in here if you were in the bathroom, but hopefully you wouldn't. But yeah, so this is the house, the Victorian house that I created, and I thought that it was really nice. I never make fancy houses like this with making it really bougie and fancy. I never do that in mine. So I thought that was pretty cool to do, and I liked it a lot. And yeah, so this is this house from Pinterest, and now I will show you guys our next one. Alright, so this next house here is a little suburban, also from a house that I found inspired by Pinterest. I'll also put a picture up here so you guys can see it, wherever I end up putting it, beginning and middle, I don't know. But anyway, so here's this house here. It originally had a garage here, but we don't have garages in The Sims, because we don't have cars. So that's what I did. I just converted it into something else. And so let's dive in. Alright, so we're going to walk in through the front door. They have a little porch here. You could put a bench. You could put chairs, whatever. So you walk in and you have just art here. I love these art pieces. I love how you don't have to hang them. They just look there, they just sit there. You have where you would put your shoes and your coats and your umbrellas and, you know, drop your keys off, say hello, whatever. And then right off the front door, there is a little powder room here, just very simple, a toilet and a sink, mirror, you know, and then it leads into another room, which we will go into later. So you come out here, and then you have right over here, you have the kitchen. I played around with this kitchen a lot when I was making it, because I had like a vision in mind that I wanted it to have. I wanted it to have a really big island to sit at, and so I kind of designed it around that idea within the space that I had, and I think it turned out really good, and I really like what I did. I think these are from, I use different appliances every, you know, from different packs. And if we come into here, we have the formal dining room. I thought that the fork and spoon fit perfectly here since you are eating here. And then, you know, just this, the little nook there for dishes, some incense, you know, in case you want to liven it up. And then I figured I'd put this here. I struggled with what, like things to hang on the wall. So we have this tapestry here, and then we have this wine glass here. I didn't know which colors to use because I liked the bluish flowers that I used over there, but I had like no idea what other, you know, what to furnish it with. So I decided to go with these for the picture, to put on the wall. And then the light fixtures here are from Tiny Living. I love them. So this is a formal dining room, and if you come across here from the kitchen, you have a little breakfast nook with, you know, the famous picture. Looking back at it, I'm not sure how many times I use this in my dining area, but I feel like I use it a lot. The light fixture is from Eco Lifestyle, and so they have a little vase here. This nook, I think this nook is from like Get Together or the bowling night. What is it called? I don't know, but I think it's from there because they had like the 70s vibe. And then you got little plants. I thought the round table looked really cute. And then you come over here and you have the living room here. I really liked these couches and I thought they fit good, along with the Eco Lifestyle chairs here. And I think the little coffee table is from Eco Lifestyle too. If I'm wrong, I apologize. And then I really liked what I did here. So I never use that bulky light that is above the TV. I thought that just was a nice touch and it looked really nice because I never used it. And then I never used shelves to put things on under televisions. I always have them like a coffee table under there. I've used kitchen cabinets before, but I've never used shelves, so I used shelves this time. And then here we go again with using Tiny Living, the little shelf there with the candle in it, and then the candle that's from Diwali, the Festival of Lights, and then using this from Eco Lifestyle too, and then you see there's another one there as long as the picture here. But from here, you can go out to the backyard. It's covered, you know, just a little bit, and then you have a little thing here. This is the master bedroom, and this is off of it. I thought it was really cute. Now looking back at my like choices of colors, I don't know if I would have picked these again, but you know, it matches the little table here with their little grill. And then if you go down the steps here, you have a bird bath, and then, you know, trash cans, you have a little seating thing. And then since they had a bird bath, I figured that they could use a bird feeder, so I put a bird feeder here. They didn't really have a big backyard, so they don't have any like kid things, which I feel like I should have made sure I put, but I didn't. There's a park close by. Here's a little an area for, you know, a little bonfire, because I secretly want one in my house one day, and I don't know if I'll ever get one. But we're gonna go to the master bedroom, which is on the first floor. Oh, I did not color that wall over there. Ignore that. So we're just gonna go right off their patio. And this is their room here. I wanted it to feel really cozy and not too ginormous, just nice, cozy, you know, warm colors. I think warm colors. We got a lot of Tiny Living in here, base game, and I thought it looked just really nice. Nifty knitting. I wanted all my Sims to knit because I also secretly wish that I knew how to knit. A mirror here, and then they have their own master bathroom suite off of here. So if a guest did come, they still have the powder room that's in the front where the front door is, so they didn't have to come into the master bedroom, which I really liked. If you go over here, since the big thing is to have, separate bathrooms, they got a bathroom here, the toilet is here, you're stuck up on your toilet paper and your towels. You got the nice big vanity here with the 2 sinks, and then a little picture here. I really like using this bathroom. The shower, I thought it fit well with the color that I had in the bathroom. Then the tiles just matched, and the accent with the blue I thought was really cute. And then you have your little spa clawfoot tub, coffer tub, whatever that fancy tub is called. They have one there with the spa day thing there, because everybody's dream is to just relax in the bathroom, have a good time. They got some pictures there, and then some robes. And then back out of here, they got double door entryway, so they're kind of back here, and they've got a laundry room here, very simple. I went with like a greeny leaf theme because why not? And then back here, where in the original floor plan or the build, this from Pinterest, this was the garage, but I decided to use it as something else. So you have a little desk, a little office nook here, planning here, got a bookshelf there, nothing big. And then you kind of have like your activity room or your hobby room. I put foosball because I want foosball. If I could have fit a pool table in here, if we had it in the game, I would. Those are like the things that I want in my basement or a house someday. And then, I figured painting is also an easy hobby. And then a little workout area here with the treadmill and a TV here. And then you got your little bench press or chest press, I don't know. And then there's a door here that leads into the bathroom, which is perfect because we're going to go through here and we're going to go right up the steps. These are double wide steps. They fit in here, so I thought that, why not use them? So up here, you come up here and you have another seating area. This area looks more fun and more, I guess, lively and less like neat, because up here is where all the kids' bedrooms were, and I kind of wanted it to feel like this is where the kids would hang out. So in the Pinterest build, this was just, the side of the house was just the side of the house. Nothing was here. So I added these cutouts after fiddling with the roof and struggling a lot with it. And I decided that having this little nook here would be really cute with the bohemian, things there. So from this side, this is what it looks like from the outside of the house. And I thought that was super cute, and it looked just cozy and fun to have coffee out here, to hang out. And then if we go over here, we have a teens room or a young adult. I figured that with the posters for Britchester, I think it's Britchester, either they were envisioning going to this college, or they were meaning as a teen, or they were a young adult still living at home and they were going there currently. So I kind of made it where it was kind of like mature enough to where they're either like an older teenager who is going to be enrolling in college, or just a young adult. And I figured, since I went with the quilted bed, that I would have her be into knitting, because they're kind of like in the same family of hobbies. So I put that there. She's got her little crafting thing here. She's got a stool to sit here and craft. At her desk here, she has the nifty knitting crafting board. I just sized it down so it would fit. And then she has the knitting thing here that you can put into the inventory. And then she has a closet here. And I thought her room was just so cute and cozy. I really like using the dark red and being able to match around that with the yellow and the greens that were in the quilt to really bring it together. And then using the university desk, I thought also was a good touch. And then we come down the hall here, And if we go over here, we have a toddler room. So I kind of tried to make it look as like unisex as possible, but I think when I first walk in my mind, it's a boy. It's a little boy's room, but it can still be unisex if you want. And I thought it was just very cute, very simple. Got a rocking chair in here because toddlers can rock, and that animation is so cute. So, it should be in there. If only they could rock with their parents, holding them in the rocking chair, even cuter. So yeah, just very simple. Using the bed, the new bed we got. I can't remember where that is from, but I want to say Eco Lifestyle, but I could be wrong. But yeah, a little space thing here. I thought that was really cute and simple. And then you come over here, and then we kind of go over here. And then here is a bathroom for all the kids to share. Made sure they had 2 sinks. I figured since the teenager is a girl, she would have like a lot of her girl things in here. And then if you go in here, since there's going to be 3 of them, a child at some point from the toddler and another child, that they needed to be separate so that if they needed to come to the bathroom and somebody was in the shower tub, they wouldn't have to stop their interaction. So then we'll come in here, and here is another kid's room. Obviously this is a boy, or it could be a girl. She's just very tomboyish or whatever, you have it. But I really liked taking the theme from using this robot here. I picked the black and the green and the like turquoise one because I don't really use those colors. And I thought when I build, so I thought doing a room for a child would be really cool. And I also really wanted to use this dresser because it looks really awesome, and I would love to have that dresser in my home. So yeah, and I gave him a little science kit, has his own little desk, and he has the void critters there. I haven't really gameplayed it a lot with the children that I have in The Sims, but I do it every now and again. But I figured it would be good aesthetic. And then if you come over here, I made a little alcove out of the extra space that I have, just like I did on the other side, but except this side is smaller. And there's just a little chess table here, and it looks like this. And I figured that was really nice as another skill building thing to have in the house. So yes, let me know what you think of the house. I really like building this house. It took me forever though, like furnishing and then figuring out like the layout and the roof. I must have spent at least 6 hours building it and then maybe 2 hours furnishing it, because I really wanted it to feel like, a certain kind of family lived here. And so yes, so here's the second house, and then we're gonna go and move on to the third house. Okay, so here we are in house 3. This is another house that I saw on Pinterest, and I decided that I wanted to build it and was inspired by it. This house took me quite some time too, because I kept like downsizing it because I realized that it was like too ginormous and I didn't want to deal with building with all that space. So without further ado, let's hop into it. Here, I really like the landscaping that I did, not to like toot my own horn, but alright, so here we are going into the front door. And then, alright, so you come in and you have a hallway here. And then this kind of leaves you to go out to the outside here, where you can see, or, you come back inside here. And then right over here, just a small, very bland powder room, nothing special, marble flooring and a toilet and a sink. And then you can come down here, and then so you come right away, again using that paper, but I used a different one this time, the same picture. So you come in using a lot of cats and dogs in here, and Jungle Adventure for their kitchen. I really like the way I have it set up. It just looks so nice and calm and like cozy in a place that I can see myself cooking in. So I realized, wow, they're not even the same color. Don't look at that. And then you have the same thing that I use in another house, a round table. I'm assuming they have a toddler in here because I have a high chair there. But we come around here, got a nice big windows here. So you come in here, and I really was inspired by, I'm trying to think what I picked out first. I think I picked out the carpet first, and I think this is from bowling night. Maybe? I don't know. But I figured that I would stick with that kind of tealish and then just run with it. So I got the matching furniture. You got the love seat, and then you got your big seats from that. Kind of try to tie in like the warm wood, and then with the kind of the tealish greenish, put that there. The Moschino, you got a Moschino bookshelf over here, very simple with some greenery. And then you have like a common household computer here, nothing crazy and fancy. And then from here you go into the master suite, which is on the first floor, which I liked, that you can like come from the front and then just go straight into the living room. So it's kind of like a full circle down there. And then you come in here, and I love this room. Genius, I feel like, on my part when I created it. So you come in here, they have like a little cute little love seat, little living area. You know, at the end of the night, you guys just kind of want to hang out. Put that little seltzer water there at the end, using one of the poofs there that are adorable. They have a nice fireplace here, and then a little flat screen TV. And then I thought putting the stone on the back was a really nice touch, and I think it just looks really cozy and nice. Romantic night, you know, when the kids are gone, if you want to end your night in here. And then you go around to both sides. It has ways, you know, either way. And then you have where their bed is, you have a lamp, you know, their nightstand, some greenery. And then over here, I was like conflicted about the mirror being in front of the bed, but then I was like, you know what, hey, this is a good place to put it. I didn't want to put the wardrobes together because I like the separation of like his, hers, or his and his, or hers and hers, or he, she, they, whatever the pronoun may be. So I just kind of left it like that. And who knows, you know, maybe you want to be adventurous and look in the mirror while activities are happening. You don't know. And then here's their bathroom. It's really bright in here, and I kind of like that because it was kind of dark over there. But you got a bathroom here, you know, I mean a little shower here, and then you got a tub, everything you need. You got 2 sinks here, you know, your extra refills, and then you got the toilet over here. Very nice and simple. But I really thought it was really nice and cozy in here, and it was just very simple and unique, and I had never built a house like that before, a room. So now we're gonna go up the steps, just the single steps, because that's all I could fit. When I tried to make double steps, it didn't look right. So you come in here, and you have like a little landing here. You have the don't wake the llama, I think that's what it's called, or maybe I'm wrong, but the llama game, that's like Jenga, you know. That's the table for it here. You got like a little kid's crafting table here, and then a bathroom here. I went with like a green leafy theme, as you can tell. And you know, you got like just the regular, you know, bathroom, sink, everything you need there. Very simple. And then you come out of here, and then you go down the hall, and then this door right here leads to a bedroom. And I figured in this bedroom you would have 2 twin boys. So one of them, and I figured, you know, they'd be into movies, but one of them was into athletics. So there's a punching bag in here, a soccer ball in here, and then one of them could be like into music. So there's the guitar here, and then I figured they could also like together be like movie buffs. I thought that was cute. Very simple, very you know, plain. I figured they'd be older boys, so that's why I created it the way I did. And then if you come over here, we have another shared room with a toddler and a child. I love that a toddler bed and the child bed could match, or a teenager, however you decide your family, you know, you want to let your family live. And so I figured that putting a little cute little posters up there, you know, for the child, and then you got little toddler pictures here, cute little dresser there for both of them, the little poof there, and then yeah, they got their little night light there, for the monsters, and then again, toddler toys, toy chest, and then a rocking chair. And then if we come out of here and go here, I didn't know what to do with the space here. I didn't want to put another room in it because that's not what I envisioned, but I envisioned a crafting room here for the mom, who I figured would be like a crafter, such as knitting, selling things on Plopsy, or woodworking or whatever. I wanted them to be very crafty. So I just created a craft room here. Here's her laptop so she can sell her things on Plopsy. She's got all of her like vision boards and crafting things and knitting things here, and I thought it was just really cute because I've never had a room in a home that was just made for crafting specifically, and I thought that was really nice. And then over here you have your laundry room, very simple. I figured it'd be up here because that's where most of the kids are, so it makes sense that the parents would just bring up their laundry, their one load of laundry, instead of bringing it up to all of them downstairs or whatever. Don't know why that was so hard to explain. So anyways, we're gonna go back around. I went the long way. But we're gonna go back here, and they didn't have much of a backyard, so they just kind of have like a step down, and it's just covered, and they have their garbage bins, whether it's one recycle, one garbage, and then that was it. They can go, to the park down the street if they really wanted to. So yeah, here is the third house here. I really liked what I did with the front yard. They have a little play area, for the toddler, the little slide there, and they're both gated. And then they have their little hangout area here, where they can have cookouts and whatever using that new cooker. Where did that come from? I have no idea. It was like in the game, and I have no idea what pack it came from, but I feel like I should know. But anyways, I don't know. Little water fountain. So yeah. Here is this house, and I love it as well. Thanks for watching and touring my builds with me. I have a lot more builds to share with you that we can tour. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.